In San Francisco, the police say, "In God we trust, everyone else we check out."
It's already occurred, evidently. The victim says he's bleeding pretty badly. That's according to the person who called us.
It's the police!
On the bag, Thunder.
Open the door!
Well, then you don't want us?
Oh, I want you so bad.
Well, then open the door.
Is somebody assaulted and bleeding in here?
Oh, yes, it's me.
Well, then open the door so we can help him.
Bring it back up so I can see your uniform.
Okay, go ahead.
Oh, God. I'll gamble. Oh, God.
Live dangerously, pal.
I'm gonna gamble.
Oh, yeah. Oh, come here. Oh,
I'll take
What
this.
happened to you, Pop?
I'm so scared.
Here, sit down. Sit down.
Oh, my
Come
God.
here. Sit down. Sit down over here.
Oh.
Sit down. You're all right. You're gonna be all
Get
right.
him one.
Just sit right there.
Code, get us a code
You got a
3408
towel?
364.
Who did that to you?
240 Whicker.
Did somebody rip off your dope and beat you up?
They had dope in the road. They come to do all.
Just hang in there, partner. It's all right.
Who did this?
Hey, it's all right. Just take it easy. Take it easy.
You're all right.
Pain and trouble now, please, Lord.
Well, that guy, I've known that guy for a long time. He's an old dope dealer in the Tenderloin, but he's a really nice old guy, bleeding all over. He was in shock. He was totally... His name is Pop Davis. I asked him that, and, maybe he got burned, or who knows why. You just never know. The victims are, half the time, they're the suspects, Next day, they're the victim. He's gonna be all right. Somebody took a tire iron to him. Somebody took a tire iron to him.
Everyone's traditional view of everyone's favorite city. Though today some of the blooms come off the World's Affair with this dramatic place, as a new life pattern emerges from the much serenaded Dream City by the Bay. San Francisco's finely balanced charm and tolerance has always provided a greenhouse for national movements of every sort. From flower children to rebellious students, from topless dancing to those fatal cults. Everything started in this outrageous up and down city where even Alcatraz can look magical. And the very attitudes that make it so appealing, like its easy acceptance of the exotic and the peculiar, can also make it spectacularly alarming. This top tourist targets a city of minorities. More than 40% of the voting population's black, Hispanic or Chinese, Japanese, Filipino or Samoan. And it's a thrusting, pace-setting city for America's homosexuals. 150,000 of them, or 1 in every 5, colonizing whole areas of this world's gay capital. Now all these minorities are about to be represented in the city's police. Indeed, San Francisco's just recruited the world's first openly gay cops. Though, as often happens, the minority trail's been blazed by women. The first police women, sworn in 5 years ago, were given the same duties and pay, same status and training, even, unfortunately, the same uniforms as men. Today there are 84 of them among the 1,600 police, a new minority coping with the daily drama of reality in this staggering city where we're all supposed to leave our hearts. By next year, San Francisco wants to recruit another 700 men and women anxious to take a shot at life in uniform. Homosexuals are being recruited by the Gay Outreach Program, and the department has a target figure for every minority, which this year, for example, includes 30 women and 29 bilingual Asians. I've just spent a month with the new SFPD, much of it on patrol with girls who, out of uniform, don't look at all like cops.
No, this area here, everybody knows quite a bit about the crime. There's so much crime right in this 2-block stretch right here.
You're going out for a little hooch tonight?
Oh, yeah.
Where do we park?
Officers Louette and Dave on the 4 till midnight swing shift face 8 hours on patrol in their black and white.
Take off, man. Can't give it to you now, it's open. It's an open container. Take a hike.
Can we have a 408 code 1.5 to 301?
Bobby, help me escort.
Bye. You gotta get out of here now, okay?
Bobby knows
Should we
these
call the
old
wagon?
people out here.
Where do you live? Where do you live?
Hey, you take me down.
Where do you live?
Go ahead.
You gonna go home or are you gonna go to jail?
I don't care.
You don't care, huh?
I'm going home.
Well, then go home right now. Right now. Go home. Goodbye. Turn around. Keep walking.
Are there any areas where you think you're probably less successful than a man?
I don't know. You know, I guess it boils down to the basic differences, the physical capabilities of a female as opposed to a male. But I don't put up with a lot of, pardon my French, bullshit from people. I won't sit there and listen to them go on and on and on about nonsense. I want to find out what happened and just get on with, you know, the call and just go on to the next.
Wait a minute. What is going on here?
At the next call, a seedy and unwanted guest puts Officer Louette's limited patience to the test.
No.
Come here.
Come here. Hey.
Let's grab your dancing shoes and your coat.
Where's your
Let's
coat?
go.
We're going out.
Wait a minute.
No, we're not waiting. You're going.
Stand here.
You are
This man
going.
called the police and lodged a complaint against me.
No, he didn't.
No, I didn't.
Dealing with their big city flotsam, their street people, the police need to be assertive.
I'm gonna call the wagon.
He claims I just
For him?
can't.
Yeah.
I just.
If you want to go to jail, I'm gonna call for a ride to take you to jail. You have a decision. You have 1 second to make it. You can either get up right now and get the hell out of here, or you're going to jail.
I'll go back in an hour and get my stuff.
That's good. That's great. Goodbye.
Don't go back there tonight.
After the tiresome trivia of a sort of family fight, their next runs to a bank robbery.
I thought I'd have to do it.
Oh, shoot.
That's all right. It's right on the corner. It's right here. It's the 8th floor.
A man had called the bank with a coded order for $20,000 in Deutschmarks, but the code wasn't exact, so when he arrived to collect, he was questioned by security men.
What do you got here?
Sensing things were going wrong, he tried to throw the money out of the window and escape, then went wild and smashed up the office. That's where we come in.
Make a phony order for $20,000 in German Deutschmarks.
Okay.
He's in here. As you can see, he made quite a mess.
Thank you, guys. Thank you.
Man, what are you being so mean for? Be cool.
Just relax.
Would you please? Ouch! Fuck! What are you pinching my cup for?
Hey,
Cool it, man.
Just relax.
I'll give it to you, man. Wait. Take my clothes up, please. Take some more. Beat me to death, please.
That's good. That's all I needed.
You haven't even read me my rights, man.
You can read your fucking rights. That's
I'm
all right.
not fighting you.
Well, I'm gonna beat the piss out
Why?
of you.
Why?
If you do anything wrong, okay?
Nobody is going to touch you.
Resisting cuffs, he kept fighting until the police grew somewhat impatient with an overdramatic performance doubtless directed towards those outside the door.
Oh, God, please, no.
Listen, let's knock this shit off, okay? We're going to put these cuffs on.
He's got my finger,
We will
please.
not hurt you if you cooperate.
I know.
Okay, we got one on.
Over here.
Here's one. Face the wall. Face the wall. That's it.
Oh, my hands, please. My fingers broke.
Everybody hit the showers.
You're right.
Not there yet.
We zigged when we should have zagged. Don't lean on the door.
What is his offense then?
Grand theft, false pretenses, battery, 3 counts of battery.
Resisting
and
arrest?
1 count of resisting arrest. Archie, you're sweating.
I get excited. That's what happens when I get excited.
All right.
We'll follow you.
Hello.
We're down the Tenderloin.
Yeah.
They gave us a call. We couldn't get up here fast enough.
We're gonna follow you right in now.
That's all right.
Yeah.
You want to take cuffs off? I'll take them off, but
Yeah.
I'm sure you'll be a gentleman when I take these handcuffs off.
Their patrol goes on into the night, coping alike with bank robbers and winos.
We're the police. We're police. Sit up.
Get up, get up. Can you stand up?
You can't stand up.
Oh, we're sorry we did this, aren't we? Lay down. Oh,
Oh, jeez.
look at this guy. We're just gonna leave him here and tell a wagon to come and get him.
As in every city in the world, the police here are paid to tidy up or lock up those people the rest of us step over or run away from. And they can seldom put a foot right with the public, for they arrest us when we're tipsy or speeding, or tell us to move on when all we want to do is stay put.
Wake up.
Let's sit him up against the wall, though. This is kind of
He's gone. This guy's...
ridiculous.
Even when they're behaving like nursemaids or trying to protect us, we resent it.
Sit up, sit up. Say goodnight.
Few smiling faces greet the SFPD as it goes about its dirty and often dangerous business.
All right, gentlemen, we're a few runs backed up, so let's hit the street and bring me in some bodies, huh?
And unfortunately for the guardians of the peace, there are plenty to be brought in, bodies making no allowances for the size or sex of arresting officers. Once the home of those peaceful flower children, Haight-Ashbury today is a tough and troublesome area to patrol.
Press charges against a guy who getting into a fight down the street here. He grabbed my wife as we're coming out of a store.
Where is he?
He's walking down Page Street. I have to go with you.
Did he say anything to her?
Did he say anything? Huh? Good.
Yeah, he said, what are you going to do about it, motherfucker? And that kind of stuff. What, was he just drunk?
No, he was just being an asshole.
They're just
It's either, fight back someone like that or really press charges. I'd like to press charges.
A young father carrying his baby and, in this area, being unusually brave, for he's protesting publicly about a gang of black youths who've just manhandled and insulted his wife.
No, it's got to be Ben. You say one of them had a black sweater on?
Yeah, that's him.
Hang on, fellas.
Officers Lily and Mindy are outnumbered and outsized.
Okay, well, somebody told us that you pulled some lady you grabbed onto her and you were saying very obscene things to her.
What?
Huh?
I was saying what?
Obscene things to her.
That a trip.
Yeah, that's a trip.
Oh, I bet you. I'm attending San Jose State University.
Let me tell you something. The guy wants to sign a citizen's arrest, so you want to bullshit around with us and we'll just go in,
Arrest for
okay?
what?
If you want to play big man, play big man now. You have your big chance.
I saw y'all be saying
Right.
people playing big man. I'm not playing big man. I'm just being.
You have your
me.
chance now, right?
Don't try to put words in my mouth saying I'm trying to play big man. I'm not trying to play big man.
Why don't you get out of my face and get out of here?
Why you messing with me? You stop
Get
me.
out of here. Start
Thank
walking.
you. Thank you. Bye.
Who's the guy in the back?
Punk and come on. Hi, officers. Officers of the ball.
Ben, get off the car, okay? This is no game, okay? Now take a hike. Let's go.
Well, I'll see you later.
Those are the ones?
They've told the truculent youths to move on, but the affronted father catches up and he still wants them arrested.
Yeah.
If you really want to press it, we'll go get the guy. Is that guy down there in the black sweater?
Yeah, it's a matter of fact. May I? I'd like to, yeah.
Here, let's get in the car, Lil.
Here's Matt. Come on, you're going to come with us for a little while.
Come on. Here, come with us.
Now what I'm doing. Now what I'm
Just a
doing.
little while.
Don't
Okay,
drag.
this
I'm
one right
walking
here?
with you. I'm walking with you. Don't do it.
Okay. Why don't you?
I'm walking with you. I'm walking with you. Don't grab me. I'm walking with you. Damn. I'm walking. Then I'll pull
Be
me.
cool, or you'll end up on your fucking ass.
I'm walking.
You got it? Good.
Don't come no fuck.
Over the car.
I want to check me. I ain't got nothing on me, man.
You have no ID?
I got
If
ID.
you have ID, we can cite you. If you don't, you're gonna have to go to jail.
I got ID. Let me get it for you.
How do you find the public treat you as a woman? Do they give you an easier ride, or are you just another uniform?
Most of the time, you're just another uniform. A lot of people will, at first, you know, they'd call you names. You know, they'd call you a dyke, or they'd call you this or that. But the guys get the same thing. You know, they just want to get the uniform mad. They call the guys different names too.
Lily and Mindy also patrol Golden Gate Park, where there are still flower children to be seen. Today they're accosted by a shoeshine boy who claims he's been pushed around by some hippie.
Yeah.
Man, right here on the end.
On the left.
Blue clothes.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
What did he say to you?
He threw my shoe shine box, and he tried to hit me.
Did he ask you for any money or anything like that?
Yeah. And he already owed me 50 cents.
What does he owe you 50 cents for? You shined his shoes?
Yeah.
Okay, why don't you wait here for a minute, okay? And we'll go talk to him.
Do you have any identification?
Yeah, I got identification.
You want to see someplace?
Sure.
We want to know what's happened between you and the shoe shine boy.
Yeah, well, the shoe shine boy came up to me, and I was giving him just kidding with him. And he came up to me, and I said, well, why don't you shine my nose?
Uh-huh.
So he shined my nose, all right? So that's about it. And I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 witnesses.
Okay.
Last name's Ashmore. That's Adam, Sam, Henry, Mary, Ocean, Robert, Edward.
Why don't you pick up your jacket and go sit with your friends and
You want to spend the night with us, Roger? Oh, big threats.
And just when it seems it's all smoothed over, he has to go and add that one last insult.
Hey, Lil, hang on a second.
Come here. Pick up your
Frank
jacket.
13 to Frank 2?
Lily told me afterwards he just failed the attitude test.
I don't believe
I
it.
find you very offensive. Put your hands up there on the roof. Spread your legs. Bring them back a little bit.
Bring him back. Back. Come on.
All right. Hey, what's this harassment
What you got in
about?
here? File a complaint.
What am I being arrested for?
Drunk.
For what?
Drunk.
Come on. Down the front. Come on, Roger.
Hey, yeah. Well,
More fireworks in Golden Gate Park. But tonight some explosions are not at all pretty. A hidden sniper's been firing at traffic and a dozen bullets have just hit that white trailer.
Error 497.
Where guns are freely available, it seems there'll always be some mindless idiot with a loaded rifle looking for a target.
What happened?
Somebody's taking rapid fire pot shots from the sound like a cross over there.
You sure?
I can't see anybody.
Are you
Look
sure?
at that trailer around me.
All right.
It started about 10 minutes ago. I thought they were firecrackers, so I paid no attention to it, and then
Uh-huh.
Why don't you guys take a hike? There's somebody shooting from across the street there, all right?
that's firecrackers.
Firecrackers or bullets?
Edward 4.
Registration card.
Negative. Apparently there have been shots fired into a trailer parked here. They're stopped right now. He says they've been intermittent about the past 15 minutes, so we're going to stick around and check it out.
I'm going to talk to my boss about getting armed out here, for Christ's sake.
Hell, I would. Hanging around here. Why don't you go across the street behind that
Yeah.
blue truck there and I'll
We'll
finish
come over there
talking
and
to you,
talk
all
to you,
right?
all right? Instead of standing here in case they start in again.
Then Officers Mike and Mary Ann are off on a run to another part of town where another sniper's fired at a bus.
Any description of a suspect, headquarters?
That's all we have at this time. There's no description.
Is the suspect on the bus?
The shots were fired into the mini coach. Edward 4 is 96. Keep it dinner.
They see the target bus is well lit and know that somewhere out in the darkness there's a sniper with a loaded rifle. It just happens to be their job to run out into the field of fire.
Where did they take one hit?
Well, it's right where our car is, where they got shot at.
I got the guys out.
You got the car out of there?
Well, I got here and then this bus driver and the people were laying on the ground. Someone had shot at them from around the corner up there, another block away. Had taken they took a shot right there on the left side of the bus and went through the window.
No one was hurt or anything?
Nobody got shot, no. They went right above the guy's head.
But on this street a few nights later, the sniper shot and killed a fireman.
Edward 7-3. Any description of the hair, beard, anything like that?
After a chase, officers Anna and Tim have captured a suspect seen leaving an empty house in this high robbery residential area.
See if they can identify a possible suspect. We got one here.
Something with your name on it. Just something with your name on it. Just take it easy, okay? We're not accusing you of anything.
Let me just check you, make sure you don't have anything, okay?
Just take it easy. Take it easy.
Hey, if you don't calm down, I'm going to handcuff you, and then that'll be it. All right? Just relax.
Just take it easy. We're not accusing you of anything. If you're all right, though.
How come your heart's beating so fast? Oh, his heart's beating like a mother.
Okay.
Did you see him anything?
Yeah.
What did I do? He's got some sunglasses in the back.
Wait a minute. Put your hands behind your back.
Put him there.
Yeah. Put your hands behind your back, all right? Check him out, all right?
Yeah.
I was at church social. Relax.
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 All right? Don't fight no more.
Relax.
I was at a church social.
Relax, pal.
Yeah, well, you're a liar. That's the truth.
Did you see? Where did you see him? What car?
We got the Bobcat's car right there. You're a liar and you know it. You just knock it off. We saw you coming out of the Listen.
Hey.
Don't tell me any shit. You understand? Just knock it off.
Take it easy. Take it easy. Take it
I'm a
easy.
mentally disturbed person.
Okay,
You're going to be
take
more.
it easy.
Get in the car.
Okay. I was down at church social. Oh, could you check that out?
He's got some sunglasses and some dentures in there. I don't know what's missing, huh?
At night, it can seem the whole city is being patrolled and protected by fearless little females.
This, at one time, used to be a very, very dangerous place for police to come to.
Yeah.
Yeah, the projects. At one time, yeah, it was very, very dangerous.
Is it still dangerous?
It can be, yeah, depending on the call. But whenever you go in, you always look up, watch where you're going.
But I mean, you're 5 foot nothing. Do you strike fear into a wrongdoer when you appear, or do they laugh at you, or?
Well, I have never had anyone laugh at me. A lot of people, just for the mere fact that you are a police officer and according to how they were brought up, will either respect you or disrespect you, regardless if you're a man or a woman.
You know, people have called me things that I never even heard of before I came in the police department, but it doesn't bother me because I just, realize they're in the position, their freedom's being restrained and they feel like they have to strike back, but they know if they physically strike you, that they're going to get hurt, so that makes them want to do it verbally.
You see, you have got a magnum on your hip, which I suppose can conclude an argument.
No, I don't think it can. I have had someone say, okay, come on and shoot me, and you know you can't. So what do you do then?
You kick him in the pit of his stomach, or something like that, you mean?
Sure, I don't fight fair.
Fight to win.
That's right.
Officers Martha and Judy are on the graveyard shift through till dawn when a janitor reports hearing a juvenile gang who could be arsonists inside this empty school.
I think they be gone.
But no, suddenly the gang breaks out of school and splits.
No response from any northern units. 459 and Fulton.
And there's one of them.
Where'd he go? The f***?
459. Suspect west on Greenwich and north on Judge. Want to give me a description?
Chinese male, approximately 16 years of age with a green coat. He's now going on Columbus. That's south on Columbus. There he is.
Southbound on Columbus. Out of 623 more.
what's up?
Let's make sure it's for real. Let's make sure it's
Hey, it's him. We saw him.
Hey.
You gonna fucking run on us?
Oh, come
You're
on.
going to jail for you and your friends. How do you like that?
Can I get my ticket out?
What is it, Greenwich and Columbus? Adam 6?
Yeah, 3 Adam 6, code 4 this. We have one suspect in custody. We lost the other 2.
Where do your friends
Bob,
live?
You take him in for
You
us?
don't know, huh? You're gonna take the rap for all of them?
The other 2, same as him. We couldn't really get him.
Can you bring him to the station for us, Bo?
He's gonna go back and he's gonna get the glove, and I told him we'd meet him back there.
Okay.
Okay. Well, don't you wish you wore your tennis shoes now?
Even the real streets of San Francisco see a lot of acting. Indeed, some of the better character actors work right here in police headquarters. The cast of this drama company are members of the Street Crime Unit, and their work is extremely unromantic. Here's the stage manager.
Okay. Jorgensen,
Yes, sir.
you're the decoy team today. Dorothy's the decoy.
One of the leading ladies prepares to go on. Officer Dorothy's not really making up for her role, but making down, turning herself, with the aid of a few props, from a trim 33-year-old and one of the first police women into a natural victim. In the past couple of years, this little old lame lady from a locker room has made 300 arrests. For muggers and street hoodlums, see Officer 2069 this way. Most old people have been mugged, some of them several times, in this high street crime area off the Tenderloin, where decoy Dorothy selects her doorway, watched by the Eyeball, a policeman in a Fleabag hotel room opposite manning a radio. She and Lieutenant Charles, who was that stage manager, hear the Eyeball's commentary through earphones, as do other backup men blending with the street people. You just wouldn't believe she's been voted Policewoman of the Year. Her first bite may not be threatening, but he's surely not welcome. He's a flasher.
So far, he's just talking to Dorothy. He hasn't touched her. He's exposing himself to Dorothy.
You get out of here. Get out.
She sees him off, still in character, without breaking her cover.
Okay, Dorothy chewed him out and he's walking away now.
Got another 811 headed south. He's hugging that old wall. He stopped momentarily. Okay, he's trying to make it, Dorothy. He didn't even see you. He just kept going, trying to hug that line. When you get tired of that standing position, Dorothy, go ahead and sit down and into your sitting position. Personally, I think that sitting one is a lot more natural.
For once, the passive victim below is being accosted by people concerned about her safety.
Gene, you might come out and escort these 2 X's away. They're concerned about Dorothy. Now she's getting a crowd.
Backup men are sent in to reassure and disperse the Good Samaritans.
Just leave her alone. She's okay.
Yeah, but see if she's got money in there. So that
She has a little. You can see it sticking out.
Okay.
Well, what we want is to see a policeman to see if she gets taken care of.
Where are you from?
Never mind where I'm from. I'm another woman and helping my poor darling.
I understand that, honey. I'm a police officer.
Excuse me, I'm sorry.
Yes?
This is a police...
Where's your uniform? Where's your uniform?
Right here.
Good. Then you take care of it. I'm glad.
That's okay.
Somebody else with their hand there wouldn't be so kind.
In this street jungle, it's a relief to know some people are concerned. The officer also has a few words with the drunk, who could be less concerned.
Come on, Chief. Take a hike.
Okay, Gene buzzed.
Get out of here. I'm going to take you to jail.
Elderly ex that was concerned about you. And now he's trying to
take a hike.
These
You're going to jail, one of the 2.
So we'll get back
the fuck out of here. Get out of here.
Are you watching for that?
Yes, it's okay.
But the drunk persists.
Okay, Gene, you want to get these 811s out of here? One of them just sat down right next beside her. Dorothy is moving her stuff over. The attack and help this guy away from her.
So the lieutenant's called in. He may not look like top brass, but he's in command.
Maybe a paddywagon if he continues to be a problem. Hey, Dorothy, the loot has gotten the 811 out of the way. You're all set again, babe.
She's gonna hold up. There's a little bit of traffic coming by, so she's gonna hold up right now.
Then, the first bite.
Okay, one guy just took it. He's got a patch on his eye. He's got blue pants, a gray sweater with a shirt underneath. He's got the purse in his hand. He's taking the money out. He put the money inside his waistband, and that's the guy right there. You got it.
The backups close in.
You are under arrest, my friend. What about this guy here?
Hey,
Turn around.
Okay.
We'll see whether you're involved or not. Oh, I'll just ask you. Hey, what about the second guy I had? What do you think about him, Eddie?
No, Loot, I couldn't say anything about number 2. The guy in the gray is the guy.
They can't find the stolen money, so ask the eyeball what he saw.
Where did you see him put it, Eddie?
I would say in his waistband, front waistband there. No, the other way. Right where your left hand is, a little bit more over to your left. I would say it was the bills. And you got it?
I got it. Step up.
Hard to believe this is a lieutenant of police. See what I mean about acting? This time the eyeball's in a van parked opposite that doorway which runs with vomit and urine, where the lieutenant's chosen to lie.
The envelope looks in the right rear pocket.
How's the envelope look in the right rear pocket?
Looks good. Here's an NM with the pink coat on and khaki torn pants, bent over to look at the loot, but he's walking towards Stevenson, shaking his head. Comes another derelict, dirty brown coat, dirty gray slacks, but he's just walking south. Green trench coat, red cap, see what he does. Ooh, he looked good. He had a red and white cap and a long army trench coat, light green, but he's still walking south. Real old timer, walking real slow, just went by Bean going south.
And then another bite.
He might do it. Take it with his left hand. He's wearing a long brown coat going towards Market. He's right at Stevens. He ran up the alley, ran up Stevenson Alley.
Police officer, buddy. Just stay where you are. Come on. Let loose of the money.
The backup officers cuff him, supported by Dorothy, now playing another role.
Got any knife or gun on you, man?
I ain't got no knife. Honest, man. I swear, I thought he was in land there. Honest. I swear. Oh, God damn. I thought he was in land there.
San Francisco's a center for drug traffic, some of it wide open. In even more dangerous undercover work for the narcotics squad, Officer Ann has been on the streets trying to buy from dealers.
Okay, well, first of all, Inspector Corrales directed me to go to the area of Octavian Hay Street in San Francisco, which is a high sales area for narcotics on the street.
They're $8 a piece, you know.
Usually they're just $7.
I know, they're going up though, you know.
You do me 3?
Yeah,
you can purchase heroin, or what I was attempting to purchase was Ritalin, which is also called pellets on the street, or fast ones.
Me and mine.
Well, I want to see the stuff first.
I got to buy the stuff, baby. I can't get it, you know.
No, I'm not going to front my money. I got burnt once before, man. You can't do it then, huh?
Not like that.
He wanted $23 to get 3 pellets. And I would not give him my money because I knew that that would be the last I'd see of it. He'd go around the corner and be gone with my $23.
And what did you do?
At that point, I directed Officer Ivan Jackson to go down and see if he could make a buy. He went down, hit on a couple of people, and finally agreed to purchase a balloon of heroin for $20, that being this one right here.
This is it?
Yes, $20 balloon of heroin. When he made the buy, he went back to his car, radioed me with the walkie-talkie, gave me a description of the individual who had sold to him.
Yeah, 10-4 NM, brown shoes, blue jean pants, brown leather jacket, dark brown multicolored shirt.
10-4. So then I went in the bar. I told him several times to peaceably submit to arrest or face the consequences, and he was not reasonable. I told him 6 goddamn times, put your hands behind your back and don't let us go.
I met you lady, sir.
You sold her a half hour ago.
When? No, not me.
Come on,
no.
come on.
I didn't know her. I didn't sell nothing to her. I didn't sell nothing to her.
So I had to use a little physical force, at which time he immediately stopped resisting, and he was handcuffed, and we brought him out of the bar, and he's being booked right now for a sale of heroin. Jump in. Don't make me put you in.
But is it a rewarding job? Do you find it satisfactory, Anne?
I find it extremely satisfying for myself. I think one thing that you have to realize is these people don't care who they sell to. They'll sell to children, 14, 15, 16-year-old children. And if you can put somebody like that behind bars, I think you're doing an excellent job.
Another police decoy doing an excellent job. Less dangerous, but perhaps equally distasteful. Patrol Officer Mary Ann on duty. She's on the prostitution detail, guarded by 2 backup men.
Right, you want a date. What do you want to do on the date?
The police here arrest whores and their clients, the Johns, the tricks. Once he's offered money and solicited prostitution, the arm of the law reaches out. Her backups are a real-life Starsky and Hutch. Officers Rich and Vince.
Please, you're under arrest.
He just wanted to make love for $5.
A procession of the dejected and the handcuffed marched off. At the undercover car, they're checked out. Often they're foreign visitors who just aren't ready for this official attitude.
I'm explaining it to you. You're under arrest.
Excuse me. What
Do you understand that?
What under arrest?
You're going to jail.
To jail?
To jail.
Why?
For prostitution.
What prostitution? I don't know nothing. Excuse me, sir.
Tell that to the judge.
Understand me.
What were you talking about today or some other time or what?
The way you make me feel, we can get it on right now. Here. Want to do something?
It's up to you. That's what you have in mind.
I told you I want to make love to you. Just tell me how much it is.
Well, you tell me what you think is right. What do you think's fair?
What do you think?
Well, I don't know.
$10.
All right.
Once Officer Mary Ann's encouraged him to make his financial offer, their move into the doorway is the signal for Rich and Vince to close in at the double.
Put your hands up, please. What for? We're gonna get a little ticket here.
For what?
For mine.
Just back in this pocket.
Not much.
Much. Got a mink?
Huh?
Got a mink?
Got a mink? Yeah.
Got another girl?
Huh?
Got another girl?
Another girl? Just me.
Upstairs, the professional opposition, losing business, is displeased with the whole decoy operation, even though you could say she's striking a blow for equal rights.
Can you go anywhere we can use a credit card?
Huh?
Can you go anywhere we can use a credit card? Or else use cash?
Well, I got a place here.
Oh, I see. How much?
Well, what'd you have in mind?
The whole works. Well, this auction's $20 for
You're under arrest.
Oh, right behind you. Oh, police. Put your hands where I can see them. We're just gonna give you a ticket.
Now, officer, what are the rules of the game here? What mustn't you say to them?
If he asks me what I charge and I just say, well, what do you think's fair or something like that, I can't mention the money in it or what kind of the sex. at all.
Now, you see, I find, with the best will in the world, I find myself rather sorry for these gentlemen. There's just a couple of guys who, on their way home, they want to go to bed with a girl. And the next minute, they find themselves handcuffed.
Yeah, well, a lot of times the girls out here will take them up into the hotel rooms and they'll rip them off and beat them up, or their pimps will jump out of the closet and beat them up or something. And really, some of them we've probably saved from losing a lot more money and everything else, you know, than they might have if they go into these places, you know. And then again, some of these guys turn around and get the whores up to the rooms and beat them up and take what little they've got too, you know. It's not just a victimless crime, because a lot of times there are victims coming out of it, you know.
You have a group of them. Now, what's that?
He was the one that was in the car and he went to park it, and he already said everything that was needed, so I told them when he comes back up and I'm talking to you to just grab him, because he's already
he's being arrested
He's
now.
already solicited me.
Now, what has he said to you?
He asked me, you know, he wanted to go for a screw for $25.
I see.
D? What was it, an A?
B.
A B.
What's a B?
That means he solicited an act of prostitution.
So how many hours will you stay here?
Oh, maybe the whole shift that I work sometimes. You know, we'll stop for coffee or for dinner.
Wow, I'm pleased you like your work. That's the main thing.
It's a nice change. It gets to be a bore after a while riding around in the car. And,
yes.
you know, you need something for a little change.
Yes, okay. Then I'll leave you at it, officer. Thank you.
Okay. Hi.
How's it going?
Pretty good.
Even in San Francisco's enlightened police department, no woman's yet risen to the rank of sergeant. Officer Maureen, now undercover, understands why.
We were forced to have to prove ourselves, because from the first start, I was the first women's class to come in. And from the first day we were sworn in, we were told, you're not going to make it. You're a woman, we don't want you, and you're not going to make it. And
they gave you a hard time?
A very hard time. I have mixed emotions whether we can do it or not. I can do 99% of the job on the street. But when that 1% comes up, somebody is going to get hurt, whether it be the woman or the woman's partner. You get in little skirmishes all the time, which are no problem. You can handle that. You're trained how to grab somebody, how to use your baton. If nothing else, you kick them. The 1% I'm talking about is that one guy in 1,000 that doesn't respect the uniform, doesn't care who's in it, and he's going to go out for the full-fledged fight. And that 1%, I don't think a woman can handle.
And just a weak and feeble woman, is that what you're saying?
Sure. I can't walk to my car at night because I'm just a little feeble lady, you know. I can't do that. Someone might mug me, you know. I wear a uniform and pack a gun, but I'm still a woman.
Also indisputably feminine, off-duty officers consider a colleague who's gone into print describing the sex life of her station house as just like Peyton Place.
It depends on how a person conducts themselves. I mean, you can get a bed partner easily in any kind of line of work that you do. It depends on how you come on to the men, and they'll take anything that's free. Some guys will.
You know, if you kind of pass yourself around the station, you know, you're going to get a reputation. But it doesn't matter whether you pass yourself around or not, you're going to get a reputation anyway.
I thought I was being very left out. I thought, gee, I haven't been propositioned. I mean, I have a steady partner. He hasn't made a pass at me, and I thought, you know, maybe it was me, or, you know, maybe I didn't know how much it was happening, but the more I talk to people, I think it's kind of isolated incidents, but it takes two to play anyway, so.
Exactly. It's not a pretend type of a job, you know.
But people just relate to you as a police officer 24 hours a day, you know. It separates you from your real self.
If everyone acted normally, we'd be out of a job.
Our salary is like based on the 2% sheer terror, the 98% boredom.
I mean, why is everybody struggling to get in that case?
Oh, it's a very powerful position to be in. I mean, one time when I was off duty, I was shopping with a friend on Polk Street, which is a gay area of San Francisco, and I was in the store, and these two very tall black teenagers came in and robbed the place, you know, and I thought, oh shit, you know, why is this happening while I'm here, you know? And I thought, you know, like I only had like 1 or 2 seconds to decide what I was going to do. So I just got really mad, and the guy starts to run out the store, and I grabbed him, and I took my cuff out, and I flicked it on his wrist, and I grabbed onto the other end of the cuff, and I pulled him toward me, and I put him in a choker hold, you know, and I held him there, and I'm calling the clerk to call this emergency number, and the cops came like instantly, you know, because they knew I was in need of help. You know, you call for a backup, man. You've never seen so many police officers respond in your life when you're in trouble.
Undercover work's a crime deterrent, but the endless street patrols remain the backbone of police work, and their station house sign says it all.
Fall in. Tune. Tension.
Officers Louis and Kippy in the lineup, ready for another night patrol.
We got a self-inflicted gunshot wound, possibly.
Should be right here.
Adam 30. What the hell is it? 29.
What's the problem? What's the problem?
Right in the corner there. Right
Who's this?
Right in the corner. Keep on. No, look. There she is, right there. You better get them. Right, hospital. What was that? What was that? That we just dropped something down. Get her! Get her! Get her!
We've got an ambulance on the way.
She's been under very, very severe strain. Better care.
Where's the gun?
I don't know. I don't know. Oh,
Sir,
I've been
come
watching
here.
this girl for 8 months.
Come here, sir.
This
Come here,
is
sir.
her third try.
Sir, relax now.
I've
Okay.
got it.
Okay, it's right here.
She means a lot to me.
Okay. David 3 to headquarters.
David 3.
Could you expedite this 408? This is a good shooting.
Why did she
Come here. Sir, please. Please.
Oh, that's calm.
Please.
She's my protege.
Please.
Where'd she shoot herself ahead?
Please, sir.
I
Please.
want to know. I must know.
She tried twice with sleeping pills.
So this is the third try. So apparently tonight she planned it.
You didn't hear a shot at all.
Huh? I did not hear a shot. No.
Is that your gun or?
That is my own.
Just don't touch the gun or don't get
I
around
always
it.
hide it.
Okay. You
I
have to
just took
stay
her out to dinner.
We got a good gunshot right here in the head.
right back here. You have
Right
to
in
go
the
through
back.
this way. Okay. Are you okay? Are you okay?
The doctor, I called her doctor today. I thought she was. Oh, gee, this is terrible. I've been watching this girl like a mother hen for 8 months. 8 months.
Okay. Anything you think is... Doesn't seem
He doesn't seem to be at all, no.
He's the only witness.
He doesn't really look like he's gonna make it. Try not to touch anything. Just show me where it was.
Found her laying here, blood, remnants of her head are about. The gentleman who owns the store has been, he called it, he has been nursing her for a while. He's been trying to take care of her. He knew she had an emotional problem, but he never thought that she would consider a suicide and actually carry it out. The scene of seeing what happened to the remnants of somebody's head isn't as alarming to me as when I see the person lying, struggling, who's tried to kill himself. I don't, that's the worst part of it, the worst part. And sometimes I don't know what to say.
Well, I just talked to the hospital, and she was pronounced dead at 9:35. So it was she did commit suicide.
Even cops who live their lives close to violence are stunned by the sight of sudden death. Yet this is the role today's police recruits are about to take up. So when Wicker's World continues after the news at 10, we'll look at the gay lawmen who are about to ride this range, the new homosexual cops who will patrol the real streets of San Francisco.